Swerco at Cindy Swerco, Gainesville was beginning to resemble a police state Wednesday in response to Thursday's speech at the University of Florida by white nationalist Richard Spencer. Law enforcement from around Florida rolled into town and began getting the lay of the land at the Phillips Center and the Cultural Plaza, where the speech and protests will occur. Barricades and fencing have been erected at several campus spots, at the Gainesville Police Department and at Bo Diddley Plaza downtown, which was closed at 7 p.m. once the Union Street Farmers Market packed up. The plaza reopens Friday. A greater-than-normal police presence patrolled the area and a helicopter circled overhead. GPD set up a zone downtown from which items such as weapons, bats, shields and clubs were banned. The order was based on the declaration of a state of emergency by the city. Banners on items that will be prohibited from a campus zone tomorrow hung across roads. All for a man who has made provocative or inflammatory, depending on your view, campus speech is a cottage industry that draws both supporters and protesters. And, said Alachua County Sheriff Sadie Darnell, all of the precautions are needed in light of the violence that occurred in other cities involving Spencer and other alt-right figures. I feel great about the preparations. I really do. It's been a collaborative effort. People have been very well informed and very comfortable sharing information, Darnell said late Wednesday afternoon. We fully expect something to happen just because of the volatile nature of what has occurred elsewhere. If past history is a prediction of future actions, we certainly have that as a concern. Events associated with Spencer at the University of Virginia in Charlottesville in August resulted in the death of Heather Heyer when a man who participated in white nationalist groups drove his car into a crowd. Beatings and other violence occurred in Charlottesville and at a Berkeley, California, event for white nationalists. UF officials initially denied Spencer's request to rent campus space to speak but relented after the group threatened a lawsuit over constitutional rights to free speech. But UF faculty, staff and students launched last-ditch efforts Wednesday to try to convince administrators to cancel Spencer's visit. A letter dated Wednesday from the United Faculty of Florida and Graduate Assistants United said the event should be canceled for safety reasons. This week, Governor Rick Scott declared a state of emergency on campus and throughout Alachua County, demonstrating that state authorities are aware of the threat posed by Spencer and his supporters to the safety of UF students and faculty, the letter said. A recent opt from the United Faculty of Florida University of Florida made clear that relevant statutes are unambiguous. The university has a responsibility to maintain a safe environment for students and faculty at all times. Some Gainesville police officers will wear body cameras for the first time Thursday. GPD spokesman Ben Tobias said in a text message the agency has been testing and evaluating body cams for the past month and that some officers will have them. UF spokeswoman Janine Sykes said UPD officers will also have body cams. Alachua County Sheriff's spokesman Art 4G said HES not aware that deputies will be wearing them. Rumors of neo-Nazi marches downtown and other trouble were flying Wednesday afternoon. Alachua County opened its rumor control line at 311 later in the afternoon. Darnell said a lack of information on the web and in social media about potential trouble has been a drawback to planning. From the standpoint of where it could happen, that's a real unknown. It's a real disadvantage for us, and some of the people who want to create disruption know we are at a disadvantage, and that's why they are keeping their conversations and charter at a minimum, Darnell said. Our geography works for us. We have a lot of green space and open area. From the standpoint of masses of people or large numbers, we would know that fairly early on. That has not been the case in other areas.